What's happening, good people? What's happening? This is your boy Vernon Big V Easton back again for video number 16. Today's date is February 2nd, 2025. It's Sunday, man. It's Sunday afternoon. And, I felt like today would be a good day just to kind of do a quick overview of how this past month has ultimately gone. So not just this past week, but this past month. If you go back to my first video of this year, you'll see that I ultimately set out my 2025 wellness and weight management goals and action plan. So not only did I lay out my goals, but I also laid out my action plan to help me achieve those goals as well. So let me first start off by saying, hey man, overall this was a good week. Transparency, man, I came down with flu-like symptoms on late Monday evening. I think one of my buddies gave it to me. He came down with the flu as well. Actually, it was really when we were celebrating my birthday dinner. And, he wasn't showing any symptoms at the time, but the very next morning he woke up feeling like crap. And about 2 days later, my symptoms started setting in. So it was a rough week. I took about 2 days off from work. Didn't go to the gym at all this week, guys. I'm sorry, I didn't go to the gym at all during the actual week. I ultimately ended up getting better towards the end of the week, and I did go to the gym yesterday. But aside from that, no, I normally get my 40 minutes of activity in regularly, at least 6 days a week, even if that's walking, mixed with some jogging, a little bit of weightlifting. This week was a scratch for that. It was a rough week. Both physically and mentally, to be be honest with you. But nevertheless, I still hit my goal. I still hit my 265 goal. If you recall, my target for finishing up the month of January and transitioning into February, I wanted to finish off January at 265. I did it. I weighed in yesterday morning at 264.8. So that's a win for me. I feel like those results would have been even stronger if I wasn't sick. But you gotta take what life throws at you, and I'm just thankful that I made it out on the other side of that. Because man, I'll tell you, it was rough. I hadn't had the flu in a while, and I'm quite certain that that's what I had this go around. Nevertheless, I'm here. I am excited about the month of February. This is my focus month. This is my detox month. This is the month where there will be no alcohol. There will also be no processed foods at all. Even the processed vegan foods that I occasionally allow myself to have on a cheat day, none of that this month, zero. So I'm excited about it. I'm excited to see how my body ultimately responds to that. I am really looking forward to it, guys. So more to come on that. This is day 2, by the way. Last night, yesterday, like I said, I went to the gym. And what I had was I had a big old pot of kale greens. I steamed them on the stove, put a little bit of vinegar, just a few dashes of hot sauce. And I put a little balsamic vinegar too, and I ate that. Ate some broccoli. I had some cucumber. Had 2 cucumbers, and I had some fruits. What did I have for my? Oh, I had some cantaloupe, man. Transparency. I really love watermelon, but it's not watermelon season. I like having seeded watermelon, not the seedless watermelon. And I'm looking forward to that time period. I'm looking forward to when it gets warm and the things that we associate with the warm weather starts coming back. I'm looking forward to that, but we are not quite there yet. So the cantaloupes are the next best thing for me. And then I also had a smoothie. I had a smoothie that had 3 beets in it. It had an apple. I put, I guess, about a banana. I put a handful of frozen mangoes in it, some ice, some water. I put some flax seeds in there. I put some chia seeds in there, and man, it came out really good. So that was basically the dinner that I had last night, though, guys. That was my dinner, and it was a good dinner. It satisfied me. I'm looking forward to doing something similar tonight. I haven't gone to the gym yet today, so I do need to get a workout in. That I'm actually looking forward to, and there you have it. Okay, so look, for the sake of time, let me get into this. I guess real quick, I want to reflect on this past month. So one of my goals one of my staggered goals, if you will, was to achieve a blood pressure target of 129/79 by February. Okay, I'm not there, guys. That's one of my targets that I didn't reach. Right now, my average for the month of January, based on all my readings, I got a really good blood pressure app, and it tracks everything. The cup actually tracks everything. Your pulse, your diastolic and your systolic blood pressure readings, and it tracks it and it trends it for you. So for the month of January, my average blood pressure was 137/82, and that's with medication. Man, that just to me that just kind of reflects. I'll just be transparent. It reflects how much damage I feel like I've kind of done to my body over the years, despite me dropping from 342 pounds to 265. However much weight that is, however much weight that is, it's still not enough to just shift that blood pressure the way that we would hope that it would. But at the end of the day, man, I'm almost 40 years old. I've been living my life for quite some time now, and I am on a mission to kind of undo some of that damage that I've done over the years. And I'm confident that with this whole food plant-based lifestyle, I'm gonna be able to do that. But realistically, it's gonna take some time. Okay, that's what I understand. That's what I'm understanding more now. But I'm gonna get there. I'm not. I'm very hopeful. I'm extremely hopeful, and quite frankly, I think this month with no alcohol and no processed foods, no oils at all, I'm like I said, I'm really excited to see what that actually does for me, not just from the scale and weight perspective, not just for weight loss, but just how I feel and then my actual blood pressure as well. So bottom line is my average right now is 137/82. I was trying to accomplish 129/79 by February, but I'm not there. So I'll keep you in the loop as I progress along as it relates to that goal. Okay. The next staggered target was my weight. Okay. So I started this year off at 282. I went into the beginning of January at 282, and my target was to achieve 265 by February. I did that. Okay, I'm like I said, 264.8 as of yesterday. So I've achieved that target. My next target is for me to achieve 250 by March. That is very much achievable. That's very much doable, especially by me eliminating all the nonsense out of my diet. I eat pretty clean, right? Again, I am a plant-based eater, and I eat pretty clean about 90% of the time. However, I do occasionally allow myself to have those vegan cheat days where I'll eat things like, an Impossible Burger, or a vegan hot dog, or potato chips, pretzels. Again, things that I know are not good for me. Contains oils. And oils are not good for us. Do your research on that if you don't believe me. Also contains high amounts of salt and sodium, all that good stuff. So this month, again, none of that. All that's out the way. So that just means I need to drop 15 pounds this month. And man, I feel very confident in being able to do that. To be honest with you, I feel confident in being able to do that and some. But I don't want to get too far. I don't want to put my foot in my mouth. So I'll keep you guys in the loop as it relates to the progress over this month. So real quick, let's kind of get into. I kind of want to just kind of grade myself and assess how I feel like I did as it relates to my actions, like my daily and my weekly actions. To help me achieve the goals that I'm looking to accomplish, right? So one of those goals was, first and foremost, maintain a whole food, plant-based, vegan nutrition, Sunday through Friday, maintaining intermittent fasting, no animal products, no oils, and no/minimally processed foods, with the exception of vegan cheat days on Saturdays or Fridays, but minimize the oils and processed foods. If I had to rate myself A through F, I would probably give myself a B- on just that overall goal in general, which is a very wide range goal. But I would give myself a B- on that. I found myself sometimes during the week eating things like pretzels or even lentil chips. They're healthier than regular chips. At least that's the story I tell myself. However, that's not sticking to what I said here. So I gotta own that. I give myself a B- on that. I've got eat at least 4 servings of leafy green vegetables daily. This would include spinach, kale, arugula, Swiss chard, broccoli, Brussels sprouts. I would give myself a I would give myself a C plus on that. Okay, I do eat greens just about every day, but if I'm being transparent, have I really been eating 4 servings of the leafy green veggies daily? No, I haven't been. So I gotta own that. Next action up here is eat at least 2 servings of beets daily. Give myself a C on that as well. Give myself a C on that. I've definitely been consuming the beets a lot more lately. I've kind of fallen in love with beets, man. I know they're really good for you. I struggle when eating them and consuming them at first, but I've really found a love for them. I've even acquired the taste for the beets. I clean them really good. I prefer to just kind of slice my beets after I clean them really good, peel them and slice them and just kind of eat them raw like that. Or I'll put them in a smoothie, or I'll actually buy pickled beets from the store. I haven't gotten to the point where I'm started pickling my own beets. I tried steaming them. I don't like eating them steamed. I'm just gonna tell you, I don't like eating the beets warm and steamed like that. I prefer to eat them raw. They've got that good sweetness to them, and I enjoy that, man. Beets are really good for us for a multitude of reasons that I won't get into in this video for the sake of time. Um, my next action is to eat 1 serving of berries at least 3 days a week. I'll give myself an A on that. I think I did a pretty good job on that this past month. Mainly blackberries has been the berries that I've been eating. Eat 2 tablespoons of flax seeds and 2 tablespoons of chia seeds 6 days a week. I'll give myself a C minus on that. C minus on that. This is why it's good to really take some time to self-reflect on what you said you were gonna do, and really grade yourself and analyze how you legitimately did. Because you could I could very easily confuse myself into, hey man, I did everything that this says, and I'm just not achieving the results as it relates to my blood pressure like I'm looking for. However, I really haven't been doing this stuff to the intent that I really meant to when I set out these goals and these action plans. I did not. As you can see, I will give myself a D plus on the flax seeds and the chia seeds. So that's something that I got to tighten up on this upcoming month. Keep sodium intake to less than 1,000 milligrams daily. I will give myself a D plus on that as well. Well, D plus C minus. Either way, I'm not meeting Commander's intent. So I gotta tighten up on that. No alcohol except Saturdays or Fridays. I will give myself a B minus on that. I did a pretty good job this month at limiting my alcohol. The one caveat that I think I would say would be my birthday weekend. My birthday weekend, I had a little bit more. Excuse me, sorry. But didn't do bad on alcohol, but I can do better this month. 0 this month. Looking forward to it. Add at least 2 72-hour fasts each month until reaching optimum weight/blood pressure. I did 1 72-hour fast this month. This past week, I was supposed to do my second 72-hour water fast. However, like I said, man, that flu kicked my butt. Flu/sickness had kicked my butt. I didn't do any extended fasting, just my normal 20-hour-ish fast that I do, my intermittent fasting that I do every day. That was it. Get at least 40 minutes of physical activity 6 days a week. Maximize sunlight for vitamin D. I would say I'll give myself a solid B for that. I haven't been maximizing the sunlight though. It's cold. I'm not spending that much time out there right now, man. The day is like 34 degrees down here in Southern Virginia. So it's cold. But I have been getting my activity in. This past week was a rough week just because of the sickness. But aside from that, I've been on top of my game when staying physically active, even if that's only like 40 minutes worth of walking. But yesterday, I was on a treadmill for about 45 minutes. I took my youngest son with me. He's always my secret weapon when it comes to working out. Because he always wants to go to the gym. So if it's one of those times where I'm really not feeling like going to the gym, and I'll pull out my youngest son Victor. He's like my secret weapon. I'll tell him, hey man, we need to go to the gym today. And as soon as I get home, he's ready to go. So, but I went to the gym about 45 minutes on the treadmill, walking and jogging. Did about 2.5 miles, and then I did some leg work. Did some leg presses and some leg work. So that was a solid. Then I did a little bit of back work. My lower back's been bothering me a little bit, so I did a little bit of. I want to start strengthening my core a little bit more. So uh, so this was everything that I wanted to do for this past month. There's a few other actions up here, but one of them is by October, reduce alcohol intake to 2 to 3 times for the whole month. February and September, these are my super disciplined, laser focused months. No alcohol, no vegan cheat days, no processed foods. And then I've got evaluate progress at the end of every 2 months and make adjustments as needed. So I'm getting ahead of it this go round. Another one I have is experiment with 200 to 300 milligrams of EPA and DHA supplement. I need to do some more research on that. This would obviously be vegan and non-fish EPA and DHA, but I'm not to the point where I'm ready to start messing with that yet. So there you have it. This is my progress report for month one. Not a bad month, but also not as strong as it could have been. And I'm going to take the learning from this past month and I'm going to apply it to the month of February. I'm going to enjoy this this full month of really prioritizing, my health 100%. Even if that means not indulging in that drink on Super Bowl, which is coming up. Even if that means not indulging in some wine or some bourbon on Valentine's Day, which is coming up. This month is about 100% health and wellness, man. And I'm still going to live life with my family and friends, but I'm just not going to indulge in those things that I normally do. I'm going to amp up my discipline even more. And, oh man, I missed one, guys. I just saw this up here. Eat 1 to 2 servings of walnuts, almonds, pecans, pistachios 5 days a week. I would give myself a C+ on that. I've been eating the walnuts just because of the benefits that they have on your HDL, your good cholesterol. Not overdoing them, but just enough to give me the fix that I need. So I think that's everything. I don't think I missed anything else. So this video is almost 18 minutes long, so I'm gonna wrap it up here. Hopefully, you guys don't get bored by this video. So anyhow, man, I'm gonna end the video here. I'll catch you guys next week. Remember, one day at a time, one choice at a time, one goal at a time. I'm gone.